with us when we kind of have more different approaches here and say, okay, hey, this has this potential, this has this potential, and I know about this French guy and so on, that you could take this decision together, and then you could also adjust, like maybe the space is a bit more for us and say, okay, hey, this gives this opportunity, and this is probably in 3-4 weeks time.
Okay.
Probably actually a very precise schedule.
Sounds like there's so many different potentials here within the 88 different collaborations to sort of find some appropriate
I mean, one issue you have to remember is that around 10, 11 people get drunk and misbehave, and like to crawl around and stuff.
You know, I think that's something we're looking forward to in a way. Because that sort of gives a different life and a different dynamic to the installation, because architecture is meant to be used, I think, and it's not just something there to sort of look at. So it's good that perhaps and we are going to be taking care of it and moving it every day, so there's a chance for repairs to take place if it needs to. But to have some sort of well-used part to it, I think would be really good. It's not meant to be something that's roped off from people interacting with it. I think it's sort of really nice. Of course, we don't want them to pick it up and throw it in the water, but
I mean, you had the picture of the Kunsthall venue. Do you have like the Israeli band? Yeah.
Yes. Where is that picture? I just have to remember because we have so many pictures.
D9 maybe?
Oh yeah, sorry. This one is quite good.
party for 4 people. Private party.
Anyway, maybe fun. But like this was last year when this Israeli band. This was the time when I got to know that this is drunk, or what it means. Yeah, this guy there. Yeah, because this was in Charlottenburg and was just beneath our installation, and then this band was also very mobile, so they were moving around all the time with their drum set and with the guitar and the singer, and they were roaming through the whole audience. I was constantly moving, and suddenly this Israeli guy was sitting on somebody's shoulders, and then he was taking his sticks and starting to drum on our installation which we had last year. And that was really the moment when I got a break again. And I was like, oh no, the next thing is he's going to stand up and then hang on to this and bang more, and so on. And afterwards I learned that he actually was on the shoulders of Thomas. Is it right?
Yes.
So,
I don't have the picture, but well, actually I have it, but it's just this many pictures. Here. Here we go. There we have it. So you have you can't see it on your screen, but it's on
Here, right?
Yeah. And what he does is he gives the drum sets to the public. See, now he's crowd surfing. I mean, this is on the shoulder of people. And there you have it. That's me there in the back. See, there you have it. And so, but we don't have pictures of them drumming on your.
thanks God.
Yeah, they were good. We're thinking of hiring them again because they definitely caught the vibe.
Oh, yes. I think it gives a really good impression to like what this is about. I guess like besides you, none of you has been at distortion yet. So we're looking forward to the whole thing.
I mean, you could, if it's not too big, you could do something where people have to crawl through maybe, or lie inside and relax for fun. I mean, you can play on the fact that people are on at a festival and that this presents a kind of specific activity break. You know, like people have to crawl through or lie down, or I don't know. This is just something I suddenly think of, but that will maybe give a very clear purpose to your installation and make it very dynamic rather than just a space where people don't understand the purpose. I mean, installation is great, but
you know, like a lot of you were discussing now is like, hey, you create a certain effect or experience actually in this space. So it's not just like one beautiful space, but it does something to you, and you can live in there. So it's either like absent, or you're getting even more confused, or the reverse of that. So like those extremes are right, and then like settling down, so creating a kind of contrast to the thing which is outside, where it's kind of all life and whatever. So then having a moment of silence, it would be really positive.
Yeah, so maybe it's a space that you go into and chill out, so maybe it could be part of like the chill out space. Maybe it could be something that, you know, is more of a transitional space that you pass through, you know, placed in a hallway or a doorway that sort of becomes a doorway from one space to another. So there's, I think, a lot of different potentials, but there will be some sort of
you could do the entrance hall. You could do an entrance arch to the party area at night. We could. I mean, it just has to be kind of. Yeah, then there's the fire escape problem, but yeah, we could find a way. We could. I mean, I'm very much willing to. Facilitate give a great exposure. If we have really the right idea, then we can put it anywhere that fits. I mean, the whole spirit of the festival is also to take projects as they come along and use them for what they're good at. I mean, I don't try to control everything. And so, you know, stuff like this that comes from the left side is great because it's like unexpected. And the fact that we don't control everything is a very important part of the energy of the festival.
Is there like this, you mentioned the security thing, is there strict rules about like internal spaces and what you can do there? Or
yeah, I mean the only people who are not flexible are the fire brigade. And these rules, they're black on white and there is no escaping. You can't be friends with the firemen. I mean, you can be friends with the police, and they can let you do many things that are not allowed by the police. You can be friends with the commune, with using the urban space in a way that, you know, other people are not allowed to. But the fire escape is like there's no flexibility at all. So if it's a door that people have to go through, then it has also to be the door that people can get out of. In a way. So if it's a, you know. And there are very specific rules. Then there must be a green sign with escape this way, you know, with the arrow. But not only that, it has to, you know,